Welcome everybody to Top 8, a Breakout Esports Tekken 8 tournament series. I'm one of your casters here, Mr. Leapfrog, along with Asher. How's it going, Asher?
Hold on. I had to stop myself because I was muted in Phoenix for a second. I was like, wait, have I muted myself? And then I realized, honestly, doing really great. So far, some good-ass Tekken. And looking at our lineup for top 8, these are supposed to be and going to be some good-ass matches.
I was going to say, we have a stacked top 8 right now. All of these people are well-renowned Tekken players in their own regard, and a lot of them have some, can make a big splash in this tournament. I mean, if you pick any of these names right here, any of these people could be the champion today.
I'm saying, like, really going over for our top 8. I believe we have some names like KingReyJr, you have Aimed 2, you have Rhythm. So anything, you can't exactly bet on who's going to just take the whole thing today because it could be anybody. That is some scary stuff to go through.
Oh, yeah. And with our first match of top 8, we're going to see KingReyJr versus TrizzyTheRapper. That's going to be exciting. We're going to see some Asuka versus Yoshimitsu.
I was going to say, do you know how funny it would be to find out that maybe KingRey Sr. somewhere along the line told Trizzy, hi, my child might have disrespected someone a little earlier on. I needed to teach him a lesson real quick, going forward, and how wild that would be. Of course, always have to remember to respect your elders, or really in this case, might have to respect Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, I was gonna say all the characters they can kind of abuse with a lot of the setups that Asuka has. Yoshimitsu is not one to toy with. Has the flash that you can let rip at any point in time, and that comes out very quick and it's very dangerous.
And we'll say for possibly a dripped out SpongeBob Yoshimitsu, it's no exception that for Trizzy, the pants match the shoes match the shirt, and everything in between. But for KingRey Jr.'s Asuka, still no joke on top of that. Remember, we saw earlier that Leo matchup going into it on that stage, and then straight up can into a carry exploder was not pretty to watch.
I was gonna say that's a really good option that Asuka has. I know most characters have that hop kick, and it's got the delayed hop kick, but the can especially just a really good option. Not too bad if blocked, but one of those things you can really abuse it when dealing with that unblockable low mix-up that Yoshimitsu tends to go to. As you can see, the tail of the tape, this is going to be how we got here to our top 8. Like I said, we're going to see the bottom half of that, top, the winner side, the upper semifinals. It's going to be KingRey and Trizzy. Following that, we're going to go over to Aim 2 and Azim, and then we'll take our look down to the loser side following that.
And like we saw last week, there's always that potential for a bracket reset. As wild as that was, especially was it Shinblade versus Sensed Sonic, and then Sensed Sonic claws his way up into that bracket, resets the whole thing. Shinblade's still able to take it out on top. So it could happen, it could not really. We just have to wait and see, as if anything, we're only a second week in to Thursday Night Tekken, and this has to be the most stacked lobby I've seen so far.
I was going to say, I had I was planning on playing it a little bit earlier, but turns out I'll be hopping on the mic instead. I love being on the mic, so I'm always down to commentate, but definitely seeing the roster, the lineup here, I don't know if I would have had a chance. These guys are really good.
Honestly, I might play a little later, but then I have to remind myself, I play Wi-Fi. I don't have an Ethernet port anywhere in my room. It is the most unfortunate thing possible.
But either way, we're about to figure out who's going to make their way into winners finals. We're going to see the Asuka versus Yoshimitsu. These
the
customs
mouse!
are amazing.
I was going to say, there's not much you can do against the copyright power that is Disney, or really in this case, TrizzyTheRapper's Yoshimitsu's. Go for the spinning kicks off. Rip tried to go for another one before KingReyJr. capitalizing on that low hit.
Ooh. Good interrupt right there. And just when we're saying we're looking at the win streaks for both of these players, one of them is about to end right now. Life's about even. Backs to the glass wall. Oh, he regen some health a little bit there. Snuck it in.
Just real quick before KingReyJr. wanted to go in for that dart, but stops it just in time, and honestly, Dragonfly stands straight into the sword, and a quick teleport to put KingReyJr. against the wall. Dragonfly again before able to crash a dash back out. And that upper kick and straight into Rage Art.
Not gonna do it. Try to bait him in with the little shimmy, but not gonna take the bullet there. And again, both these players are real respecting their offense really well right now.
And honestly, I wouldn't exactly say playing defensively, but in some instances, you can kind of tell both players just debating whether or not, hey, is this move going to pop out? Is this safe? Am I actually allowed to really just get this aggressive with one against the other? And TrizzyTheRapper now in gray health goes for the spinning kicks again, and KingReyJr. responding in turn with really just the heat engage and quick overhead again for the dash, and that's going to be quick little conversion.
Oh, going for the 10 string maybe. But again, pulling the brakes a little bit. Doesn't want to run into flash. Yoshimitsu has the teleport as well. Man, big callouts from Trizzy. Not going to find their marks. KingRey taking 2 rounds up here in the first game.
And 2 up so far, and TrizzyTheRapper, we know, I wouldn't exactly say comeback king, but still has that potential and really is known to get in these late wins, so you never know. But against KingReyJr's Asuka, might find themselves in a little more trouble than need be, and a little sneaking on health at that, just in case.
I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-2 set. Oh, and the hop kick finally finding its mark now. Went to the low one too many times. Is he going to break the wall? No, not going to spend it quite yet. Little side wall. Uh-oh, spending it early. Side wall?
Maybe, maybe not. Question mark.
Uh-oh, unblockable!
Junior, no! Knew to get out of the way, but still, it's the unblockable, and Trizzy up by 1. Kind of the momentum swinging more in their favor. Low kick coming in, and that's going to be the high straight into the dragonfly stance from Trizzy on the Yoshimitsu before getting launched.
We're gonna go downstairs. I think usually when that glass breaks, the balcony follows suit right afterwards. Can for wall carry, and we're going downstairs.
And all the way into Lee Chaolan's basement, which, don't ask what's down there. It's mostly weapons, it's mostly gear, could be whatever, but I imagine for Trizzy, not exactly wanting to say whatever, not trying to let this go, but really just given no choice against KingReyJr, who really makes up for it on the low kicks.
And again, that back 3 perfectly placed right there, just perfectly timing the approach and offense from Trizzy. And you saw some desperation hop kick attempts. I mean, it finally hit its mark one of those times, but for the most part, KingRey just had a really good read on his timing.
Man, great read on timing at that one. And for Trizzy, you can kind of tell those stagger kicks were only working for a little bit before KingReyJr. said, oh, we're going for the low game. Okay, say less. And just straight conversions all around.
I'll say, I got a couple good lows for you right back at you. We're going to go game 2 here. We're going to the Sacred Palace. One of my favorite stages. Tons of walls to break. Oh, my word. Not going to get the first wall break quite yet, though.
Those wall breaks really just put you in a bad state. You stunned just momentarily, but still gives your opponent enough of a chance to go in for quick combo damage. And even without that, it's no exception for KingReyJr. getting a perfect on the board to put them up by 1.
No exceptions. Good start for KingRey. Real dominant. What's the approach here? Again, just patiently waiting, kind of get a read on his timing. Again, a big whiff from Trizzy, and a down 4-2 is going to be met with that. We're breaking the first wall. You know, we're going that way. We're going to try to break another. Get up. Stay down. Get up. Oh, man.
Sidestep could have come at a better time on the wake up, especially for Trizzy, and trying to go for extra bit of damage, but still gets caught right in sequence, and KingReyJr. with the dive downward.
Super unfortunately with that first hit of the heat burst and try to punish, and just like that is a Baki coming out perfectly well timed for Mosca and KingRey. I think we got the wall carry. No, I jinxed it. Shouldn't have said nothing, but it's okay. It was a mix-up. Oh my god, it might have been another mix-up. Oh,
my god, we're just getting mixed in all seconds here, and honestly, us on commentary, it's like, okay, we can predict this, we can predict that, and here comes Trizzy and KingRey. It's like, okay, let's trick things up just for a little bit. Have them with a move that they don't see coming, but for KingReyJr. has just been really getting good reads all around and getting with that sneak bit of health from Trizzy.
I would say no flash being attempted quite yet. No throws either. I don't think any of them are going to be coming out to play. Ooh, a big down 4-2 call out from KingRey. Another one, he's just letting him rip. He's going to do a third time. Oh, careful, he can charge it up. Nice teleport. Very smart, because Asuka is one of the few characters that can actually do a unique rage art, charging it up just to make it a little bit safer. So you have to sidewalk it. You played it safe, use the teleport. He's able to take that round. KingRey still on set point though.
Even read like a book. That sidestep spin away couldn't have come at a better time, but now you're kind of forced to really just put in the mix-up game as KingReyJr, of course, not even wanting to let this one go. Not straight into the wall, but that's still going to be on the side between a rock and a hard place for KingReyJr. One more to take the set.
2-0. And just what we're saying, Trizzy was looking real dominant throughout the entire bracket, and KingRey just putting a stop in his tracks.
Man, it's like we said, each of these matches coming up can really cook, can have that potential. And for this one, just a little taste of what's next to come throughout our bracket. And KingReyJr. going to be able to move up in top 8.
Yeah, like I said, KingRey is on an unstoppable streak right now. I know he's probably going to be swinging. I think he's skipping Combo Breaker this time, but I think he's going to be going down to DreamHack Dallas. But either way, any lane he tries to go to, if he plays like this, man, he might be poised to win it all again.
I was going to say, just back-to-back wins, whether it be here, whether it be TNS. I mean, here, maybe. There's always that chance. And for Junior, just really putting, I wouldn't say almost everyone, but almost everyone literally through the blues. And honestly, TrizzyTheRapper just ending up another victim on that board.
Yeah, just caught wind of the Asuka oppression. I mean, looking so dominant right now. I've struggled to see who's going to try to take it off of him, take him down into losers.
If anything, I mean, predicting it now, I really don't want to, because I just want to see that power, that angle of surprise. If you when we saw in earlier rounds that TrizzyTheRapper was really playing that aggression game, especially with a lot of these sword overheads, really just that burst damage. But once they got tossed into the third, even fourth floor basement, it was really wrapped from there.
I mean, these combo optimizations from KingRey is just so insane. Being able to not only get a good read on your opponent, but just be able to have that Okizeme on lock, just basically nullifying any type of offense that Yoshimitsu wanted to approach with.
And truly, I mean, sure, Big Mouse costume didn't exactly work out, but for KingReyJr, that Super Saiyan aura, I guess you could say, really went a long ways away.
But you saw right here, this is one of those times he charged it up just a little bit just to try to misread his timing, maybe bait him into a throw or try to early punish. But again, these combos, I mean, look at the optimization there. It was just so perfectly placed, and that was going to be a quick 2-0 for KingReyJr.
KingReyJr moving forward, and TrizzyTheRapper with the Yoshimitsu will just have to see a little bit of a ways later, as everything's still going on over in losers, as we are still getting things